Hi guys, hope you're having a great weekend. I'm going to do some turn technique with you right now, which you can incorporate into your line dances. Probably more in the advanced dances and the intermediate dances, you're going to come across a various amount of turns, different turns. But I'm going to talk about spotting and maybe a couple of chaînés, like a pirouette or a spiral turn or a sweep. I'm going to talk about a few little turns as we go through. Okay, so first of all, I'm going to talk about how I spot when I'm spinning or I'm turning. We're going to start with a spiral turn. So you can't see, but in front of me there's mirrors, big, scary mirrors, and I am looking at myself in the mirror. Okay, can't see that well because I've got no glasses on. But anyway, so I can see myself in the mirror, and I'm going to keep looking at myself. I'm going to step forwards with the left leg or the right leg. Doesn't matter. I'm going to keep looking at myself in the mirror until I can't keep my head there anymore. And then I'm going to snap it round. So as you can see, my head is the last thing to move, but it's the first thing to get back to the front if I'm spinning around. So just try that again a little bit slower. So step forwards. I am looking in the mirror. I am still looking at myself in the mirror. Now my head needs to go and it comes back around really, really quick, and I'm still looking at myself in the mirror. So let's try that a little bit quicker. So I'm looking, I'm looking, I'm looking. Yeah, and then we've got the spiral turn. It's quite hard to do it slow. So that's my spiral turn. Now if I wanted to do 2 spiral turns, it's exactly the same thing. So I'm going to step forwards. I haven't done this in a while. I'm going to step forwards, I'm going to keep looking at myself, and I'm going to finish back to the front. Now as you can see, I just kept looking, and my head spotted 2 times. Okay, we try it again. Step forwards, I'm looking in the mirror, spot, spot, without the fall at the end. One more time. Okay, so I'm going to step forwards, I'm looking at myself in the mirror, head, head. That's how we spot. So obviously there's no mirrors in a dance hall. So if I was to do it this way, you just find something on the wall and you keep looking at it and you just focus on that spot on the wall and you keep coming back to it, because that's what's going to help you not get dizzy and feel sick and just spin straighter and just spin nicer. Okay, now I'm going to talk a little bit about a chaîné turn. When we do a chaîné turn, our feet are going to close. So our feet are going to step together, step together, step together. Again, I'm looking at myself in the mirror. I'm going to keep looking at myself in the mirror. I'm going to step towards the mirror. I'm going to bring my feet together without the fall. I'm going to step again, bring the feet together, and each time I am spotting my head around. So we step. We keep looking. If you can see, my body has gone, but I am still looking this way. It's hard doing it slow. So we step, spot, step, spot, step, spot. And each time our feet come together. And the best way to do it is to try and keep your feet quite small. So when we start spinning down a room, if you wanted to do 3 spins, step together, step together, step together, my feet were really small, and it was just easier for me to control. Let's try 4, okay? Small steps, step together, step together, step together, step together, step together, ta-da! Yeah, each time I am spotting that head and I am whipping it round. Whip, 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 whip. Right, one more turn. I think I've only got time for one more turn. I'm going to do a sweep with a turn. Yeah, not just a sweep. A sweep, okay? It's just kind of the same as a spiral. How I do it, I step forwards, I spiral, and then I sweep my leg. It gives me more control and it just looks nicer. Instead of just letting that leg come around, it's easier and nicer to spiral first and then sweep the leg. So when I spiral, when I can feel the tops of my legs close, so I'm probably facing 9 o'clock, the leg is going to come out. So that leg is almost telling you to do your sweep. Okay, again, throughout all of that, I am spotting. So step, spot, sweep. And again, a little bit quicker, step, sweep. Yeah, one more time, 7, and step, sweep. Yeah, it's hard to not go into something else after that. So that's 3 turns, spotting, keeping your feet nice and small. Yeah, and just I used to love spinning. I used to add in about 5 spins, or as many spins as I could, just on one grapevine when I was about 15 or 16. I can't do that anymore, but I used to love spinning. So yeah, I hope you have fun with that.